Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, where we're trying to figure out how the bodies of Kaito and Kokichi might have been switched. I think they paused the recording.
I think they paused it too.
Alright.
Oh, and what trick is that? See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
You go, Suichi.
I still don't know, like, what's in it for us. Because we really should be rooting against Monokuma at this point.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well. So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places? If Kaito is alive or not?
Maki.
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Okay then, let's talk about the possibility that Maki-Roll mentioned.
I like that they all call her Maki-Roll.
I do too.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Aww. Character growth.
Then let's all talk it over together.
Together.
Oh, is this...
Don't forget you're not alone. Oop. Wrong button.
No,
not the line you were hoping before we were talking
sure
between
we'll figure
episodes.
something out.
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
Or something along the lines that Kaito said he would take care of things, or not. I guess maybe it was just that. Maybe it was just don't worry.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered.
No, that's wrong.
How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
Got it.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time.
Sure you did.
Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
That's fair. A trick to that video. So at that point right there, it could potentially...
right here.
Yeah.
That's my gut instinct.
What could it be? What's suspicious about it?
Oh, we're gonna debate it. I thought for sure it was gonna be like
yeah.
point in the picture. Hydraulic press. I think that might be it.
There must be some trick to that video.
What are our options again?
You all gotta figure out.
There is no trick. You
Do
can
we have
check,
to
but
lie?
there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me.
Yes.
When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Yeah.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
No, that's not it.
Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up!
Oh, that's so cute.
I feel like someone said something that gives us a clue. If we put our heads together, we can find hope. I just don't know which one to shoot at it. We won't fall into despair.
I think it's my gut is the hydraulic press is the Kibo
Must be
one.
some trick
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
to that video.
That's what you all
'Cause we
gotta
want to
figure
agree with
out.
him.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
That is true, so
Did
we
the
wouldn't shoot
placement of
that.
that camera seem suspicious to any of you?
That
The
does.
filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me.
Yes.
When the hydraulic press stopped... I agree!
Nice.
Consent.
I love the music in this game.
Kibo was
too.
onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second?
Okay, so that definitely wasn't an animation issue.
Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
It's steady motion.
yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping. But in the video,
It stopped because he was alive. That's how they got it to stop. I bet you. Kaito was alive when he shot
The
that.
hydraulic
He got
press
out.
stopped briefly. Right before it crushed the
I think
body?
the sensor was probably already broken at that point.
Or are they making you think it was broken at that point?
Maybe.
But why would it stop?
Because how would they have gotten it to have stopped?
Why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of. No, actually, I can think of two. The emergency stop button. But, well, I mean, we'll probably find out here. Because remember, I had that emergency stop thing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot. I'm doing so bad at this.
Isn't that the
I think that,
control
yeah,
panel?
this is it right here. Alright, how do I fix this?
I don't think you can.
I'm wondering if there's a better way to do this than what
That pink one needs to go. And
Oh,
the blue
God.
ones.
Nice, okay.
I see it.
It's upside down exisal.
No, we should have been looking for Monokumas. I think we might have already missed it,
The
though.
hydraulic press is the force stop button.
Yeah.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function.
Yep, so it was going to
There'd
keep
be
going.
no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one
Yeah,
there.
no, Kokichi would have stopped it and then they would have flipped.
Oh.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can
You could if you pause the recording.
That's true.
He's talking about the
There's
press.
also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling.
No, because it was paused. I think that's where we're
would
going
have
next.
clearly been caught on camera.
Monokuma's not that dumb. While the camera was rolling.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press,
Yes, I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stop that, you could have easily swapped the bodies easily. Oh, wait, what? That's unfortunate. Because I actually like this one. I'm just very bad at it.
Not the bomb. There's the camera up at the top.
I see it.
We see the camera.
I just love that's the way his brain is.
the
All
culprit
right,
stopped the
Minesweeper
video
edition.
camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
Who's ever running the control panel was running the camera too.
Yep.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Sure you are. Good job, Bear.
When did you ever say that? So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me.
Yeah.
Now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Yeah, you needed just the right angle. Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up? Oh, this is...
It would be right up on the scaffolding, wouldn't it?
No, wait, wouldn't it be...
No, because that's the paint thing. How would you control the camera?
Oh, right.
There!
Yeah, you're right. Okay. I was thinking higher up would be the better angle, but you're right.
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, you would have to be near the switch.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Well, she's not wrong. Yeah, I'm leaning towards now Kaito killed Kokichi.
Well,
think it's pretty
cosplay
much
doesn't really
confirmed.
come up all that much in class trials.
There was a
But I just
reason
can't
the camera was
see.
set up
It seemed
there,
like they worked
but
together
also a
on
reason
it.
for the height.
Oh, yeah. I think they were in on it together, but I think Kaito's alive and they used the press to kill Kokichi.
Because he was already gonna die from the poison?
Because he was, yep.
When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct?
Yep.
That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position, so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Or he was crushed by the press. He was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive.
Yep.
Well, wait just a minute.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
You did.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
Wait, what?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he...
He's not.
Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well, I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies
What?
have already been thrown
Yeah, I don't
away.
think they're in a morgue like they were in the first game.
Thrown away?
Oh, alright then.
The other bodies are... gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Kokichi.
Kokichi.
At the time. Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at that time. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was... the other person in the... Well, that would be Kokichi. I wonder why it doesn't just say Kokichi. I would guess... Right?
It was the mastermind.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If it wasn't an old body, it could only be...
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
If I have the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at that time. Which means that something had to have been decided before. I have to pin that down. I can't let anything escape me this time. Wait, what?
What's the question? Victim switched?
I think you're right. W-I-T.
Change? No?
I'm not seeing... I think you're right, but I'm not seeing...
There's a C, there's the H. Try the C. Yeah.
Nope. Is it just that we're not getting victim swap?
There's
No, there's
too-
no S.
Right. And there's too many words up there. Switch?
No, there's no S. Victim, oh, victim helped.
There's the P, right below.
Oh.
I see now. I can't believe I overlooked this.
What do you mean?
There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped, which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
That makes sense.
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped,
They would have had to
then
have been
the person who
cooperating, yeah.
turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim.
Yep.
To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Yep.
The victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
That's so awesome.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk.
Oh, that means we don't get to do that anymore.
Oh.
So, have you realized who done it yet?
Yeah. The culprit of the case. If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit is inside that exisal. It can only be them. I don't wanna. You're the only one.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means
Right there, there's switch.
Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera. At first, if the 2 of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
Oh.
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
That makes a lot of sense.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
Huh?
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive.
They switched the
Because
bottles.
I'm the culprit.
He gave him the antidote.
Yeah.
Kokichi gave Kaito the antidote.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes.
Wait, what? Oh,
Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
Huh? I don't understand.
I mean, there's no way Kokichi could be alive at this point, though. Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? Yeah. If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away.
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the 2 options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
You can still do it without drinking it and spit it back in.
There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There is absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
I thought so. Maki's trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? I can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about? Impossible. That's
No, it's not.
impossible.
Yeah, fortunately
There is
it
no
happened.
other possibility. I killed Kaito.
Oh, she's the boss.
I killed Kaito. You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know?
Oh, wait, what was that?
I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know? I killed Kaito!
Okay.
It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying.
Wow.
Doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. I was at the
I think that we
scene,
keep like disarming her.
so I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now.
Oops.
I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene.
Oops.
So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run
got a
away
little
from the
fast on
truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene.
Alright, so what do we got?
I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
Pretended to
drink.
the antidote.
It ends here! Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie.
I mean, that's all the dude did.
Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote.
Yep.
After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make
Yep.
him cooperate?
You would have to kill Kokichi or else Maki would be the blackened.
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together.
Yep.
Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character. And Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote. and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
That's crazy. Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what.
That's what I don't think it has anything to do with us. I think it was all about beating Monokuma.
But too bad. Shuichi figured out the truth.
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras? I'm fine with being an extra.
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
But why?
Oh,
You're being so friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Comic book time.
Yeah, which we'll do in the next episode.
Sounds good.
I like that. I think we've got it now, pretty
Yeah.
much. Unfortunately.
Which, I still want to know what's up with Kaito's illness before he gets himself killed.
Yeah, I'm gonna be really disappointed if that doesn't get cleared out. Unless maybe it's part of his free time events.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which means we'll just have to play through that. Oh, darn. Alright, anyway, that's gonna do it for us. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.